All right, good morning, everyone. It is 10:36 in the morning on May 5th, 2021, and I am going to do a recap here. Um, so, the stocks that I had on watch today, I wound up not trading any of them, although a couple of them did give really good trading opportunities. I'm not feeling well. I'm sick, and so I think it's affected the way that I'm trading. So, you know, the trades that you're seeing here, you can see I put this trade on yesterday and held it overnight for the day change says 72 cents, but I actually got $1.04 per share on 500 shares of BYD. And then on the 30th of April, you can see I initiated this options trade on BNO, which is an energy play, oil, and have made 39 cents per contract for $386 of profit. So let me go over the trades that I had on watch today, and then I'll go over the BNO and the BYD. So my levels on HYW were way off. It didn't come anywhere near my support levels of $21.03 or $20.52. So I did a second fib retracement just before the open, and you can see here better levels would have been at 22, at 2160, but still, even then, HAYW still didn't come anywhere near the support levels. This thing has had a really big opening candle there in the first 10 minutes. Let's see, its low was 2232 and its high was 2450, and it started to behave like a momentum stock. It was a gap and go. If we look at it on the 1 minute, you can see at the open, just by the open, and this thing, and this thing would have been golden. But I didn't do that, so I didn't take the trade. I wasn't expecting it to be a momentum trade at all. You can actually see here now it's above its opening range there. It's the body of its opening range. So I didn't take the trade. All right, next. AYX actually offered a pretty good opportunity right here. I'll put it up on the 1 minute. So it came into my number right here at $80.84, and I was watching it, and I was like, I don't feel like taking a trade. But basically, I was looking for a 1% move, which is 80 cents, which would have taken it to $80.64, and I would have been able to have gotten out. Well, so in this area right here, didn't actually give me 1%, but if I'd gotten into this trade, I probably would have been able to get out with a little bit of cash before it hit break even again down here. And then it dribbled down and it tested support and went below support a little bit, and now it's taken off again. So, I mean, there was a trade there off of that support level. There was profit to be made. It just wasn't 1%. So, anyway. Caesars did a really good job of coming. This is the 10 minute. Let's get over the 1 minute. So you can see right here, it came into my number of $100.44. It went to a low of $100.36, so about 8 cents below my target. And then definitely gave at least a 1%. Actually, it gave about a 2% move up to 102.50.45 roughly. So a $2 gain on a $100 stock, But again, I was watching it and I was just like, I don't feel like taking this trade. I don't see, it just wasn't looking really good for me. So, sorry, I got a phone call there. Yeah, and so I just didn't take the trade, so I missed out. And plus, I'd already taken $500 profit by this time on BYD, and $500 is my target for the day. And so I was just kind of like, okay, well, I've hit my target for the day. Why mess with it? And then so Lyft opened below my numbers, which is not a buy for me. If it opens below my numbers, then I don't take the trade. My numbers, instead of being support, become resistance. I prefer to be bullish. I prefer to not short. Sometimes, of course, I will if the market is behaving, in a negative fashion. I will look for opportunities on the short side, but I wasn't anticipating Lyft being a short today at all, and so I didn't take this trade either. DPW. This chart, this 1 minute chart, I mean, it looks pretty good, but really this range from 304 to 340, that's a really tight range, and I'm looking for at least 20 cents on a momentum trade. If I'd taken this trade, I probably would have entered at $3.17, and then would have been freaking out after it dropped back down below. It did take off to $3.42, which there was an opportunity to get 20 cents in there, but it's just really tight, and I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling stuffy and I have a headache, and I think that today's a good day for me to call it a day early and just go home and take a nap, take some cold medicine or something, and go to sleep. The broader market here. So we've got a little bit of a dip here in the SPY down to yesterday's range. Let's see. Yeah, so yesterday's open was at 416.07, and right now we are at 416.28, 416.26. I'd really like, and so also the VIX spiked up a bit. Ignore this green line right here. Let me get rid of it. That's a circle. To get really bullish, to be comfortable with putting on long positions for trades on the SPY, I'd really like to see the VIX down here below 18.2. This is the top of the gap from late February of 2020. This is the bottom of the gap from late February 2020. And this is below the gap is where I want to see the VIX before I get interested in getting along on trades on the VIX or on the SPY again. So if I were to guess, I would also say we're going to have pretty tight trading range on the SPY. Maybe for just a little bit longer here. It's holding up here. I'd really like to see it come down and repair this gap from, let's see, that's the close of April to the opening of, the close of April 1st to the opening of April 5th. There's a 3-point gap that needs to be repaired. I'd like to see the SPY come down and repair that actually. So a spike in the VIX up to, 22 and actually even beyond. I have another this 2407 would react as resistance, so to see the VIX spike to 2407, I think it would be enough to close this gap here in the SPY, and then we can go on our merry way with the bull market. All right, everybody, that is my day, and I am going to go home and take a nap. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you at tomorrow morning's strategy session. I am out.